to?
The longest NBA winning streak belongs to, you guessed it, the Detroit Pistons, who have won a dozen straight games after beating the Bucks on Saturday and are off to the best start in 20 years. Arguably the deepest team in the East, added more depth with the return of Jaden Ivey, who scored 10 points on 4-6 shooting in 15 minutes off the bench on Saturday night. He becomes an interesting piece of the puzzle to Detroit's season if he can stay healthy. It's clear that in a wide-open Eastern Conference, the Pistons should get aggressive to address their lack of shooting. Duncan Robinson aside, they don't have anyone that can consistently space the floor. The Pistons rank near the bottom of the league in key three-point statistical categories. They're 28th in three-point makes per game, 28th in attempts per game, and 20th in percentage. Cue the Lauri Markkanen trade rumors. Although Utah's preferred trade package, including Asor Thompson, should be off the table in my opinion. Still, they've got to do something. The team is too good not to. They're second in defensive rating behind OKC, and they're 12th in offensive efficiency despite awful shooting numbers. Detroit can't sit on their hands and pass up the opportunity to the rest of the conference has gifted them. So the question is, what's the move for the Pistons that should be able to put them over the top?
Well, that's the one that's been rumored. The Lauri Markkanen one has been rumored, and obviously Asar Thompson is not going to be on the table. They have two young guys in Jaden Ivey and Ron Holland, the second, who are going to always be linked in these deals. And they have a big contract in Tobias Harris. The thing is, I will just tell you, Tobias Harris is an A-plus character guy. So you can say, okay, he's get rid of the contract. Oh, Tobias Harris, he was terrible in Philadelphia. Who he is, I think, matters in this mix. The positive veteran influence, like you're removing that, and which they will. And the marketing seems like a good guy, too. I mean, the other guy you got to think about here, because if the price is low, I mean, is Anthony Davis an option for them? Put him next to Jalen Duren?
That'd be great.
Pistons and Thunder. Get ready for it.
But I don't know if he can stay healthy.
No, you do. He can't.
Nope.
So why would you trade for him then?
Zion? Another guy you don't know if he could stay healthy.
Yeah, I was going to say that also.
From a culture standpoint, I don't know if that fits stuff.
Here's one of the most interesting things
about being tough. They're all about playing physical.
Yeah.
If you ain't about that life, you don't need to go there.
I'll just say one other thing about the NBA. You have an interesting group of players right now that seemingly the teams would love to trade if the package was right, and I don't know that anyone wants them to the level that the team wants in return. Ja Morant, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Davis. I don't know that teams are dying for any of those.
Can I ask you a question? What the hell is Ja Morant doing?
I have it later in Unsportsmanlike, but let's do it. Let's do it now for 1 second.
What is Ja Morant doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Why are you're in street clothes? You're in Nike Tech, sir. Stop it. Somebody get Ja Morant a quarter zip so he can get some act right. Please stop it. What are you doing?
I feel like that's an evergreen statement when it comes to Ja. What are you doing?
So just one quick thing on this. There are a few people in sports that you could say, you know what, if you've lost your way, study that person. You can't find 5 people in all of sports more obvious to study who they are on the court and off the court than Klay Thompson. Steve Kerr famously said about Klay Thompson, he's not high maintenance, he's not low maintenance, he's no maintenance. That should be the dream of every employee at every company ever. Just be no maintenance and star in your role. Klay Thompson is A+. For Ja Morant to call him a bum proves that you're a bum.
Ja Morant is...
Well, not if you go to the Heat.
Ja Morant is working on putting himself on the all-time what-could-have-been team.
You do never want to be on the what-if team.
He's working on putting himself on the all-time what-could-have-been team.
One of the worst things in life is wasted potential.
No doubt about it. Next.